How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Ruffled Rowlet, and welcome back to a new video on PokeForward. Today we're going to be doing a breakdown of all the stuff from the latest Pokemon Scarlet and Violet DLC trailer. First of all, guys, the first thing you need to know, we're going to go through a bunch of details here. Number one, we already have the release date, which is September 13th is the release date of the first DLC, which is going to be the Teal Mask. We actually have a trailer here now. Because of copyright reasons, I need to put my face cam in front of it, but I will be breaking down some of it really quick about all the details you may have missed. First things first, we get Ogre Pond on top of that Ogre Mountain. Now, we know that this mountain actually is similar to the one in the story of Momotaro, which is a kind of a folk tale in Japan, and it seems to be similarly connected. Now, we got Ogre Pond up here just chilling. As we continue through the trailer, there's a bunch of stairs you go up. There isn't really much to see in here in like the beginning. We got a Clefairy confirmed to be in game. If that wasn't already there, I don't really remember, to be honest. The mountain is seen from the distance, so it kind of gives us a better perspective of how large this place is. I will say, I do think the second DLC is going to be larger in terms of landmass. At least I think it might be, just based on what we've seen. We continue further in here, and we get like some other reveals. For example, we got like a bunch of just Pokemon flying around, some rice paddies. We got a Corphish on the side there. And we also got, like, I guess, the Poliwag line here, too. The Poliwrath, Politoed, Poliwag, all that sort of stuff. We also have a new Pokemon confirmed, right? So this is a brand new Pokemon. It's a new evolution of Applin. It's called Diplin. So this is a brand new one, as you may notice. It's a brand new evolution of Applin. It's going to be a different one. It's not going to be, like Appleton. It's going to be a separate thing. So it's a split cross evolution. We continue down further through the trailer. We get the rivals, I guess, they're going to be having, the new rivals, the two siblings. We see them running around here. We got, just, I guess, Sentret over there, as well as just a bunch of Pokemon. You got Stantler, you've got Apom. You've got, again, just stuff happening in the actual, Kitakami region. We got some kind of cave here we're going to be entering into that might lead us up. So there's a decent amount of space to explore here. Now, as you continue through here, we just mostly get to see here that Kieran, something is weirdly happening with him. Seriously, he's spending all this time with you. That's so unfair. You can be such a jerk, which is weird because, I mean, here they're like, it looks like he's going to be angry at his sister for spending time with us, the player character, which is interesting. So I guess he's got a bit of a sister complex here, I guess. We continue through. It's the, three new, legendaries. They're being revealed again. Ogre Pond, Pheasantipede, I think that's how his name was said. And I think it was Monkey Dory, right? So, yeah, it's the three of them are there, too. There's a battle we're going to have with Kieran. I guess he's going to be angry that we're spending time with his sister, which is weird. You got a battle there with the Diplin again. We can see one of the new moves it might have. We're also using a... again, I'm forgetting Pokemon names now because I'm doing this very fast. Nonetheless, though, we get to see Ogre Pond again. We're going to have a battle against him here for the first time. It's going to be his masked form is the one we're battling in this case. And it looks like this form is going to be... it's going to lose its mask eventually. We get to see a Terra battle. I should also point out there's going to be Mewtwo Raid. We're going to be taking a look at that in a second too. We get a Terraform version of it with its giant mask. Like, look, its mask actually changes. Don't know if people notice this, but its mask changes here and it becomes massive. So this is its own terrestrialized form. It's different from the usual ones. It is way different, which is very strange. Nonetheless, though, we get something crazy happening here as the other legendaries seem to be going crazy, so maybe we'll be attacked by them. Maybe it turns out they're evil. We got a mountainous peak we can go up to. Kieran again, so we're going to be battling him. And then the mask here falls off. So you can see the mask actually falls off of, Ogre Pond. He takes the mask off. And I guess that's what we're going to be able to do, too, with the other Pokemon. Then we go head over to the other DLC, which is going to be the Blueberry Academy. This, of course, is going to be a place where we're going to be able to explore and do a bunch of stuff. Now, this is interesting. Here we can see different rooms. Now, these rooms all change, and I'm guessing this has to do with the brand new feature where you can actually call teachers to come and help you from, and people from specifically, I guess the Paldea region. They can come. We actually see other trainers show up that help you out. And then, of course, the actual region itself, there is a new mini game that we get to do in here. It's split into 4 sections. We have a bunch of Pokemon revealed again. Some we've already known about, some that are new. Just kind of a mix of all of them. We're able to fly around for this mini game where you go and just kind of try to hit these circles. I'm assuming that's going to have some sort of value to it and stuff like that. There's something called a BB League, which is a brand new Elite Four you can take on, which is specifically these 4 characters, these 4 students, which we've already seen before. but they basically get shown off again. Then there's, of course, the brand new Duraludon evolution. It's a brand new Duraludon evolution, which is really sick. But in the midst of all this, we also got 2 new Pokemon revealed as well. And then, of course, we have a few battles. Now, this trainer right here that we get shown the shirt of, I'm not sure who that is, but it looks like they're going to be important. We got a bunch of caves. We also get to see here, right here, you actually get to see some sort of whip coming out of, like, actually, yeah, some kind of whips almost, like tangles and whips coming out of Ogerpon. You guys can see right there. It seems like something is coming out of his body, which is very strange. We continue on down further. We have a new character, this girl with, I guess, a camera. She's actually a descendant of Adaman, which is one of the characters from Pokemon Legends Arceus, so she's a photographer, and she's related to him. We continue down further here. We get the reveal of the brand new Paradox Raikou and Cobalion. So those 2 have been revealed. Here is the other one. This is the Cobalion one. So I'm gonna be real, the Raikou one looks really wacky and not very cool. Then we just get some new zones and stuff, like just locations shown off within the school itself, within the artificial land that's being created in there. And again, sorry about the camera. I'm mostly just skipping through this just to kind of give you guys a general idea what's going on. So again, Ogerpon, brand new form, Terapagos, and then at the end here, this is the coolest part. They actually show us that we're going to be returning back. We're going to be going back to specifically, I guess if you want to put it in this, we're going to be going back to Paldea, to Area 0. The story of that place is going to be revealed finally. We get to see characters here. One of the characters, of course, the man who went down there first and wrote the book, like the Scarlet book and the Violet book. We're going to be seeing what's down there. At the end of the story of Blueberry Academy, we're going to be able to go back here and discover what was at Area 0. Probably in that door that was locked the whole time. But now let's go over to the website. Now on the website, they actually include all these like posts. So let's go through them one by one. 2 forms of the legendary Pokemon Terapagos. It's become clear that there's recently discovered mysterious Pokemon. In fact, the legendary Pokemon Terapagos in its normal form, it turns out that the form Terapagos was first discovered in is its Terrastall form. Apparently, Terapagos is capable of taking on multiple distinct appearances. So yes, normal and then Terrastall form Terapagos. So now it's confirmed what that is. Next up, train your Pokemon and battle as a member of the League Club. So this is the BB Club, right? The Blueberry Academy's League Club in the Hidden Treasure Area 0 Part 2, the Indigo Disc. Trainers participate in the BB League, including the Elite Four, get together and train through Pokemon battles. You can also visit the club room to meet up with the people you've encountered at the Blueberry Academy, depending on your bonds with them. So yeah, that's what we saw earlier, these rooms. I guess, the club room computer. You can use the computer in the club room to lend a hand to other clubs that need funding for their activities. If you donate Blueberry Points, BP, a currency used within the Academy, you may receive thank you gifts from the clubs you donated to. For example, if you donate PP to the Blueberry Academy Art Club, you're able to redecorate the League Club rooms. Yes, you can actually decorate the room. It's like a mini version of kind of like secret bases, right? Special guests. These are the guests you can actually bring in. So it's kind of similar to, I guess, a little bit similar to the World Tournament, but not exactly. So during your time at the Blueberry Academy, you'll be able to invite familiar faces from the Paldea region for a visit. When you invite a trainer over, you can talk to them and take pictures together. If you defeat one of the trainers in battle, you also trade Pokemon with them. You might just see a side of them you haven't seen before, which is also cool. Then that's the first thing there. Next up, enter the Blueberry League and take on the Blueberry Academy's Elite Four. So of course, we already know that the Blueberry Academy has its own battling league called the Blueberry League, aka BB League, where students battle each other and climb the ranks based on their skill. The school's top 4 trainers are known as the BB League Elite Four. They've looked up to by the entire student body. You'll receive an invitation to join the Blueberry League from Drayton, a member. Also, Drayton is this character right here. Clearly, he's clearly related to Drayden from specifically Black and White, obviously a reference to him. Each trial, so basically they all have a trial, an elite trial. Each trial is different. Aim to defeat the BB League Elite Four and become the best trainer in the Blueberry Academy. So yes, they all have a specific one. Flying. In order to take the elite trial set by Amaris, your legendary Pokemon, Koraidon and Miraidon, can take a supplement that will grant it the power to fly. It seems this power is only temporary, but perhaps someday this hidden potential will be fully unleashed. So basically, I'm assuming once we fully complete the game story, or the DLC story, we're able to actually fly with them. Then we have Lacey, who's an earnest and caring. She will show you the Blueberry Academy once you arrive. Crispin always enjoys cooking and red-hot battles. After club activities are finished, he puts his cooking skills to work so that he and the other 3 members of the Elite Four can all enjoy a meal together. And then, of course, we have Amaris. Amaris is Tactium and keeps her cool in any situation, but underneath the ironclad exterior, she seems like she really cares about her friends. Drayton may act lackadaisically, but apparently he's a force to be reckoned with in battle. He doesn't seem to go to class often. Rumored has it that he's had to repeat a year thrice already. Jeez. So yeah, that's what we know about them. Now, new ways to play in the land of Kitakami. This is the first DLC. Aim for Ogre Alston High Score. So basically, this is a game where an Ogre Alston is a special event that has been passed down as a tradition in Kitakami since long ago. Your goal is to ride on your Pokemon, collect berries by popping Ogre balloons, and bring those berries to the berry tables. As a reward, you receive Mochi that can be used to increase the base points of your Pokemon stats, or even Fresh Start Mochi, which can reset the base points of your Pokemon stats. So basically, these Mochi are going to be able to like change the EVs on your Pokemon. You'll be able to try your hand at Ogre Alston, which up to 3 other players online or via local wireless connection. Try using teamwork to take on harder difficulty levels together. For example, some players could focus on popping faraway balloons, while others drive off the greedy Pokemon that come after the berries you've already collected. So yeah, basically it's a little mini game. You have a new roto stick that allows you to take better photos with different wider angles, which is great for capturing moments. So you got the roto stick and direct your Pokemon. Basically, you can actually choose how your Pokemon walk alongside you in the pictures to get them in a photo as well. And then, of course, we have sharing photos. So you can also be able to share photos taken during your Union Circle sessions with other members of your group. Why not preserve a lot of precious memories with your friends that way? Next up, search for Pokemon to photograph in the Timeless Woods. During your adventure in the Hidden Treasure Area 0 Part 1 TLC, you will encounter Perrin, a young woman, which is of course related to Adaman. You search for this mysterious Pokemon will take you into the Timeless Woods, a place where people of Kitakami rarely thread. With Perrin by your side, you'll be able to take snapshots of Pokemon in the area as you seek out mysterious Pokemon together. So that's going to be pretty cool. And there's Perrin, of course, related to Adaman. Perrin is a camera-loving traveler with easygoing personality, which is interesting. Got the same hair as Adaman. Either way, next up, the legendary Pokemon Ogerpon has been discovered in its terrestrialized state. Now, Ogerpon is subsided, and its appearance seems to differ from that of most other Terra Pokemon. Exactly what sort of power this legendary Pokemon possesses is still unknown. Could be related to those brand new mask forms we're going to be getting. Those new kind of Terra Max forms. Either way, explore Kitakami by orienting during your school trip. After arriving in Kitakami for your school trip in the Hidden Treasure Area 0, our teacher over here, Briar, she's going to be our teacher in this game, kind of like directing us. Basically, you can do orientation activities. You and other students will be tasked with traveling the land in search of signboards that depict stories from one of the Kitakami's old folktales. As you learn more about the story of Kitakami, you may also even unmask its mysteries. Miss Briar is a teacher at the Blueberry Academy. Okay, so she's not even from our school, okay? And is in charge of the school trip you'll be embarking on. She'll visit your academy in Paldea region to meet you before setting out. Briar has an extremely inquisitive disposition that shows a keen interest in the Terrasol phenomena. And yeah, I mean, she has literally Terrasol, like the same shape as, what's her name? Liko, from specifically the brand new Pokemon anime. She has the same shaped, literally, like she has a pendant of that, but she has like earrings of it, so they look literally identical. Next up, though, we have, of course, Mew and Mewtwo are going to be in the game. You guys can go in and get yourself, use the codes, which I think if we go here to learn more, we can see exactly what you need to do. So first of all, if you want to get Mew, it's literally random chance what Terraform you're going to get. Add your very own Mew to your team. So basically, it can have a totally different Terra type, nature, and moveset, and you got to use the code for this one is Get Your Mew via Mystery Gift. So literally just get in there, use Mystery Gift code, Get Your Mew, which is a 0 instead of an O, and you can do this. Password will expire on Monday, September 18th, so slightly after the DLC comes out. And then, of course, there's a Mighty Mew, which is going to be a raid event, but I think this already is out. Event scheduled is August 31st, so not yet, I guess. But basically, you're going to be able to get one with the mightiest mark, and this all information is right here. You guys can pause this if you want to look further into it. You can just pause the video. But yeah, you can also go to the website, of course. That is an option as well. Nonetheless, though, what is the last thing? Well, we have a few of the new Pokemon. Archaludon, which is basically an evolution of Duraludon in the Hidden Treasure Area 0 Part 2. This is a Steel Dragon type still, so not much there. It's the Alloy Pokemon. In a pinch, it takes on a bridge-like appearance. When in trouble, Archaludon extends its normally bent torso, trading some of its mobility for a more stable center of gravity. While it's like this, the Pokemon resembles a magnificent steel bridge. Archaludon builds up static electricity and fires a powerful beam. So basically, terminals at the end of its limbs gather and store static electricity, which Archaludon can use to fire a powerful beam made up of electrical energy not normally generated within its body. Archaludon can gather static electricity from more easily during storms and other inclement weathers, allowing it to fire off its beam faster than usual. A new move, Electro Shot. So this is the one we just looked at. It's basically a brand new move for it, which is going to be interesting. It's an electric type move, but it's not. I mean, I guess if you have a Terra, an electric type Terra type, that could be very powerful. Either way, that's not the only Pokemon. We do also have Diplin. Meet Diplin, an evolution of Applin in the Hidden Treasure Area 0 Part 1. So this is the first one. It's a new discovered evolution of Applin. Discovered evolution of Applin is distinct from Flapple and Appleton. The head sticking out of it seems to belong to one of the two separate creatures, while the tail belongs to the other. Both creatures help each other out from within this shared apple. Diplins coat themselves in syrup, as you guys can see, kind of seen in the design, and they have the Syrup Bomb, which is a brand new grass-type move, which causes an explosion of syrup. The move coats the target in syrup and causes its speed stat to lower each turn for 3 turns. Damn! Diplin's ability, Super Sweet Syrup. Diplin's Super Sweet Syrup ability appears to be the first time in Part 1 DLC. When Diplin first enters battle, the scent of its syrup spreads across the battlefield, lowering the evasiveness of the opposing Pokemon. Damn, that's a lot of stuff. But nonetheless, though, what do we know about the characters? Well, we have the new characters, of course. They're not listed here, though. They should be on the DLC page. But we've kind of already gone through them and all that sort of stuff. So I don't think there's really much else we've missed here. We know for the most part what's going to be happening. And I think that's all the details that I had for this one. So lads, if I missed anything, let me know in the comment section down below. Just share it with people in the chat. It'll be really nice to see what you guys have to say. And I want to thank you all for watching. I'll be seeing you guys in the next one. Peace out and bye-bye.